Well, greetings. I'm Glen Slater, and I'm going to be teaching the course on James Hillman and Archetypal Psychology for the Cosmos Institute. And I thought I'd take a moment just to describe this course a little bit. Um, James Hillman is a very prominent post-Jungian psychologist who connected psychology with the study of the imagination, with mythopoetics, who became well known for his best-selling book, The Soul's Code, but has quite a depth of work that we're going to be exploring in this course. Now, Hillman has his roots in Jungian psychology, but he brought radical emphasis to certain parts of Jung, particularly what we might think of as the archetypal basis of mind. And he followed Jung in thinking that the best expression of these universal and timeless patterns at the base of the psyche came from the figures and the situations depicted in mythology. And he, in his work, turned particularly to Greek mythology, but really archetypal psychology can work using and applying any mythology. So the rhetoric of archetypal psychology, if you will, often focuses around the gods and what the gods are doing in our lives, the way they show up in events and experiences, the gods being personifications of these critical values that stay with us and move through our lives. So one of the arts, if you will, of archetypal psychology is what Hillman called seeing through or psychologizing, but seeing through to the activity of the gods in our everyday lives. And the aim of his psychology is what he called soul making. And this is a little different from other developmental ideas that often are portrayed in stages of maturation and so forth. Instead, in archetypal psychology, we're aiming to create this quality of soul, that soul is not so much a thing, but a way of being in relationship, a way of perceiving, a way of holding our life experiences. Hillman would often say, when asked, I talk about soul in the sense of soul food or soul music. So you get that qualitative sense. So in this course, we'll be sort of carefully moving through the beginnings of Hillman's thinking, how he came out of classical Jungian psychology, and we'll be focusing on what most people regard as his magnum opus, revisioning psychology, where he sets out some key movements of soul and the soul making process. And then we'll be looking at the significance of his psychology for the time in which we live, and of course as a way of responding to the hunger for a sense of soul that we experienced nowadays.